Hello everyone, it's Davide here. Welcome back to Learning Finance. In today's video, guys, I would like to bring to you 5 stocks that I would like to buy. It looks like we are having a little bit of turbulence during the last few days in the stock market. So this is the Nasdaq. Well, it can be possible to have a little bit of pullback, like for example, like this one. So if that happens, I'd say, well, there are stocks that can be a buy, okay? So I'm gonna bring you 5 of them. As we can see, 2 of them are high cap, above $500 billion in market capitalization. 2 of them are around $50 billion in market cap. And then the last one, just below $5 billion, okay? So small cap with a high growth potential. So make sure you remain stuck until the end of the video so you don't miss it out. The only thing I ask you, it's an early like. It's very helpful to help me to reach more people and grow the channel, and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Now, quick, before we start, I would like to tell you that down in the description I leave you the 5 links to the videos of those stocks analysis for each one of them, okay? So I leave you the links down in the description if you want to know more about each one of them. Now, let's start with the first one, guys. Facebook, okay? Ticker symbol FB. If you follow the channel, you should know that I am a fan of Facebook stock, okay? I own Facebook stock already, and in my opinion, this is one of the best tech growth companies out there, probably better than also some other competitors, okay? The market cap of Facebook is $687 billion and the PE ratio is 33, but I still think that this stock has a huge upside potential, okay, above $1 trillion. And every time I tell, Facebook is not just a social network, okay? When you look at Facebook, you have to keep in mind that first of all, it is probably one of the biggest data sources, data storages in the world. Facebook knows everything. Everyone is using Instagram, a lot of people are using WhatsApp and Facebook itself. So they have data for everything. They know everything about people, everything about their users, and this incredible amount of data, it has a value which is huge. And second of all, they are doing great businesses right now in India. They are trying to solve a problem with payments, okay? They are trying to push WhatsApp as a payment method in India, so in the emerging markets, and not much people are talking about that, but in my opinion is a huge opportunity for Facebook. In terms of balance sheet, this is probably one of the best company in the world, okay? The current ratio is 4.60, which is absolutely incredible, and the total current asset and current ratio is 4.18. The net margin is quite high, 26.15%, and I did a fundamental valuation right here. I leave you the link down in the description, and the fair price is around $220 per share. So everything near $200, Facebook is a buy, okay, in my personal opinion. And I already own Facebook, but this is the kind of profitable, huge company that sometimes when I have some money and the price is right, I like to buy more, okay? So that's it. The next stock in the list, huge company as well, but profitable, of course, is Apple, okay? Ticker symbol AAPL. This is a stock that I will not buy it right now at these prices, but if we are having a pullback, well, why not, okay? It's a stock that I already own, and I just did a fundamental analysis and valuation of it right here. The company makes 55% of its revenue by selling iPhones. And then we have the Mac business, the iPad business, wearables around 9%, and services, okay? It's going up very great, 18%. Here is where you can find that the newest thing is Apple TV Plus, App Store, all that kind of stuff. As we can see, the services business has been growing a lot during the last 5 years, okay? From 19.9 billion in sales to 46.2, okay? So very nice. And also the wearable business, the AirPods and Apple Watch, we are from 10.06 billions to 24.48 billions in the last 5 years. So okay, the company is huge, but it has, in my opinion, more potential to grow, okay? And if the price push back a little bit, I'm gonna be happy to buy some. When it comes to see the balance sheet, we have around 1.50 current ratio, which is pretty honest, for a big company like that, and total assets and total liabilities of 1.32. They have a little bit of debt, but they are running into great margin, 21.24%, so the company doesn't risk any bankruptcy, of course, okay? And absolutely needless to say that. And in the fundamental valuation that I did, we have that the fair price of Apple is around $330 per share, okay? So everything that goes around $300 for Apple, if we are going to have a pullback, well, in my opinion, it's a buy for the long term. Another stock in the list is Square, guys. So here we are coming to a market cap around $50 billion. Now, this stock, I already own some shares and I'm planning to buy more if the price pull back a little bit. Square, I did 2 videos about it. If you want to see the full fundamental valuation, go to this one. And basically with its 2 ecosystems, they are planning to create an environment where transactions happen, okay? And also configuring with artificial intelligence analysis, they lend capital. So if you are a small business and you need some short-term capital to help to grow the business, Square can help you with the terminal, okay? The flow of informations and transactions that they have, they're gonna help you also with accounting stuff. And by analyzing these continuous streams of data, they are able to get your credit score and offer you loans, okay, in a more efficient way, as they say, because their artificial intelligence and analysis computer machines is able to better calculate credit risks and risks in general in terms of loans compared with banks, okay? Honestly, I very like the Cash App. They just introduced stocks, and during the last 5 years, the company growth at a rate of 40% every year. Okay, so absolutely incredible. The blue one is the seller segment, while the green one, which in my opinion is very, very interesting, is the Cash App. Okay, it's growing exponentially. And let's see, but I think that over the long run, Square, it's a very interesting stock. Fundamental valuation that I did tells that the fair price of Square is around $96, $97 per share. So it's now trading at a little bit of premium, as always happens with these kind of companies. I'm looking forward to see if the price will ever pull back a little bit to add some more shares. The 4th stock in the list is Spotify Technology, ticker symbol SPOT. Okay, now this one is a stock that I don't own yet. Okay, I did a fundamental valuation and a user-based fundamental valuation right here, and it's kind of funny because after I told you the fair price, which it was around $272, just 3 days later, Goldman Sachs came out with a very similar analysis, okay, saying that for them the fair price was $280 per share. Spotify Technology is basically the Netflix of music. Their problem right now is that they have to scale the business because they are not profitable yet, but they are trying to do it. Their CFO, Chief Financial Officer, is the former CFO of Netflix, okay, and he did pretty well with Netflix. In terms of Spotify, we saw how they are trying to push through podcasts, okay, so with Joe Rogan, Kim Kardashians, and why is that? Because it's a way to scale the business. The problem with this business is that costs are not fixed, okay? Because you have to pay for music for every single time someone listens it, okay? There is a percentage, so it's not fixed. More users, more costs. That's how it is. With podcasts, they are trying to do contracts, okay, which the price is fixed. So if 1 million people listen to that podcast or 10 million people listen to that podcast, earnings for them, they are growing, but the costs are remaining the same, okay? So it's a way to scale the business. In the previous year, revenues went up from around 3 billion to almost $7 billion, so it's a very nice growth. The new members are expecting to grow at around 35% to 30% every single year, okay? So subscription, so actually premium users. And I think that this company in the long term can be very interesting. So right now it's trading at a fair price, and if the price goes down a little bit, the stock can be an opportunity for the long term, in my opinion. The last stock in the list, guys, is the smallest one, Lemonade, LMND. Now, this stock is probably not very known around the world of YouTube. I don't know, but This stock just did an IPO 10 days ago. And what is this stock about is an insurance business, okay? But insurance is a tech insurance business. Basically, what they are trying to do, they have this site and they are trying to get insurance business more efficient with artificial intelligence, okay? So when you have to do an insurance with Lemonade, the idea is that you just pull out your iPhone or your Android, Samsung, whatever it is, and you do your insurance with your smartphone. In that way, they are shortening the process, okay? So it's more efficient, get insured in seconds, and also the payment process. And they have claims and you need to be paid. We know that with normal insurances, this sometimes is very, very time wasting, okay? Probably you don't even get paid in sometimes, or it requires a lot. In their way to do the business with artificial intelligence, they are saying that this process will become very, very much easier, okay? Get paid in minutes. The company growth in the last 2 years, the customers from 100,000, okay, 117,000 to 729,000. Okay, so it's a lot of growth here. Around 7x in just 2 years, which is huge. And they are now working in 41 states in the US, and they also have the documents and the requirements to move to Europe, okay? So 21 European states. And right now they are only working in Germany and Netherlands. This company is a new company, just founded in 2016, and as all the new company is not profitable yet, but they are planning to expand the business, so they are investing a lot. And the important thing is that Lemonade is backed up by good names, okay? We have the Sequoia Capital, the Thrive Capital, and the Japanese tech investor SoftBank, which is a quite big name in the tech industry in Japan. And also they have former Google Ventures. Okay, so people that they used to work and invest with Google, they now invested in this new company. Okay, so the potential is very high, and right now they have not a direct competitor. Okay, so they are the first in the business, insurance business 2.0 with artificial intelligence. Okay, so the potential is very high. The company has a small market cap. Considering the fact that they are not profitable, it's not easy to evaluate. So you have to keep in mind the risk. Okay, the stock is very volatile. Usually after IPOs, there is a moment when the stocks, it's like people forget about it for a while and the price goes down a little bit. I find this company very, very interesting, and if the price comes down a little bit, so around $3 billion here, I'm planning to buy, okay, to jump in Lemonade for the long term. It's a speculative move, but I find the company very interesting. So I hope you find this video interesting, guys, and leave me a like, leave me a comment below, tell me if you're planning to buy some of those 5 stocks. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, have a wonderful day.